everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to add modifier groups and modifiers on the Clover dashboard. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go under the Inventories tab and select modifier groups. So we're going to click add a modifier. As you can see, we have a couple different options here. Modifiers are great for things that you want to add a little bit of extra detail. So for example, if I serve steak at my restaurant, I want to be able to input how my customer wants their steak cooked, right? So for example, we want to add a modifier group, and we want to call this modifier group something like steak temps. Steak temp. Okay, and as you can see, you can add multiple modifier groups at a time. So you can just click the little add button and it'll allow you to do that. So in this case, we're going to go ahead and just add the steak temps. Select done. And you'll see we have our modifier group right here. Now, to add the modifiers into the modifier groups, you're going to go ahead and select that modifier group. And we're going to go ahead and go under modifiers and press add. And here we go. So we can do medium, medium rare, medium well, and well done. And you can see here, let's say for example, you have one of your modifiers is add cheese to fries or add chicken to pasta. But that cheese or that chicken is an additional price. You can go ahead and add it here. So let's say for this example, for whatever reason, if you want your steak well done and the chef says, you know what, I hate making well done steak, so if you want your steak well done, it's going to cost you an extra 50 cents. Here's where you can add that extra 50 cents for that well done steak. Press done, and you'll see right here that all of our modifiers are here. All of these guys are free. So if the steak is $20, you're going to go ahead and select the temperature you want. Let's say it's medium. It's free to do that medium temperature. But again, if you want that well done steak, it's $20.50. So the other thing that's important to note here, you can see right here we have the modifier group name that we selected. You also want to make sure that this is selected right here. Show upon order entry at POS. So every time someone clicks on that steak or whatever item you're selecting, you're adding these modifier groups to, this modifier is going to show up. So you want to make sure that you select that right there. And here you also have the option to choose how many choices your customers can pick. First thing we have to do is go ahead and save. Perfect, change is saved. Now you can go ahead and see right here, we have 4 modifiers, so it's going to give us 4 options. If it's not a required modifier, you don't have to put a number here, right? So in this case, it's a required modifier because we need to know how to make that steak. So we would put 1 option is required. And of course, you're not going to choose 2 different cooks of steak, right? Because you're just ordering 1 steak and you can't have half your steak well done and half your steak medium well, right? Or at least I would hope not. So we're going to leave it as a 1-to-1. Now, if you had an optional modifier that you still wanted to show up, but if they don't want that modifier, for example, let's say you have your item is ice cream and you want them to be able to pick toppings if they choose. So you might add a modifier group called toppings, and you have things like sprinkles or chocolate syrup or peanut butter sauce, right? They don't have to choose any of these items. It will give you the option to pop up. But let's say you're like, well, I just want my ice cream plain. No problem. You keep it at none required. And then you can also still choose how many toppings max. So if you're like, hey, we have 20 toppings for you to choose from, but we maybe don't want to put 20 toppings on your ice cream. So you can keep it at none required, but you can say, okay, you can choose up to 3 toppings if you'd like, right? So you would put none and 3. All right, but in this case, we're going to keep it back to the 1-to-1. So once you figure that out, you also have the option here for the modifiers to kind of adjust them for the online ordering as well. You can change the name like we showed you how to do in another video about the items and such and the categories. Anything that's online ordering, you can change the name to kind of customize it specifically for your customers ordering online. Like instead of steak temps, if you want to put, how do you want to cook your steak? You can call it that as well too. So there we go. We have our modifiers here. Now, if you want to from here as well, you can also select the items that you want to add these modifiers to. So let's say you already know like, hey, I have that steak that I want to add. You would just click add. You would look for the steak. In this case, we have our test item that we'll put it on. Press save, or you could also select those little check boxes. And there you go. You'll see that when this item comes up, these modifiers will come up. And you'll see right here, our changes are saved. And that is how to add modifiers and modifier groups. If you have any other questions, please let us know using the comment box down below. Please subscribe to our videos for more content like this. And if you enjoyed this video, which I hope you did, please click the thumbs up button. Let us know what it is you want to see in our next video, and we have a lot of exciting content coming up for you guys that I hope you'll enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!